Hello, everybody. Our parsha informs us Vataha Rivka Ishto, Yitzchak's wife Rivka, finally becomes pregnant after he and she each davened. Vayidrotzitzua banim b'kirba, as she was carrying twins, there was hitrotzitzut, which has several meanings to it. The Medrash tells us that regarding the fetuses within her womb, Bisha'a Shahaisa Omedes al Bate Knesiot Uvate Medrashot, as she would stand by Bate Knesset or Bate Medrash, Yaakov Mefarkes Letzet, Yaakov would show a movement and desire to leave the womb, apparently to be part of the Beis Medrash or Beit Knesset atmosphere. Uv'sha'a sh'aita overet al batei avodat kochavim, when Rivka would pass by houses of idolatry, then Esav ratzu mefarkes latzet. Esav would show the same desire to want to leave, and of course to be part of the environment of houses of idolatry. Now we can understand why Esav would want to go out, but regarding Yaakov's desire to leave the womb in favor of the Beis Medrash or the Beis HaKnesset, there is a question based on the Gemara in Masechet Nida, where Rav Simlai has a drasha regarding what happens with the fetus in the womb of its mother. So amongst other things, Melamdin Oto Kol HaTorah Kula. The fetus is taught the entirety of Torah. V'chevan shabala avir ha'olam, as it exits the mother's womb, when it is time for it to enter the world, to be birthed, then what happens is a malach comes and sotro al piv, it strikes it above the mouth, umeshakcho kol Torah kula, and thus the fetus forgets all of its previously learned Torah. So the question is, Esav is in a neutral womb regarding idolatry, or at best neutral, really negative, and so we understand why when his mother passes by a house of idolatry, Esav would be drawn to want to leave the mother's womb. But if Yaakov is being taught Torah in his mother's womb, what's the need for him to leave simply to go into a Beit Medrash or a Beit HaKnesset? It's all good and fine in the mother's womb. He's being taught Torah. In order to give an answer, I would like to raise a question that the Maharal Prague raises regarding Esav. And that is, why would Esav run out of the mother's womb when the Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin teaches us that the Yetzer Hara sholeit ba'adam mish'at yitziah la'olam? So long as the fetus is within the mother's womb, it is not affected by a Yetzer Hara. It acquires the Yetzer Hara only when it leaves the mother's womb. So what would have prompted Esav to be drawn to Batei Avodat Kochavim when it hasn't yet been endowed with the Yetzer Hara? The Maharal answers that indeed in this world, when an Esav does the things that we ascribe to Esav, that's born by his Yetzer Hara that motivates him. However, within the womb, Esav acts according to his teva, his nature. It's not that there is a desire to do evil. That's just who Esav is. Well, perhaps similarly, the Torah that is taught to Yaakov or any fetus in the womb is not the same as the Torah learning outside of the womb. When a fetus is taught Torah within the womb, it is passive. Melamdin oto kol haTorah. He just sits there and he's taught all of Torah. Masha Enke, a person who enters the realm of the Beit Midrash and the Beit Knesset in order to study Torah, this is no longer a passive experience. There is a yigiyah, there's a laborious effort. There is milchamta shel Torah. There is the struggle to understand Torah and to arrive at a proper understanding. There is amal. There is an intense work that is undertaken in order to delve deeper into the secrets of Torah. This is an entirely different experience than the teaching of Torah within the mother's womb. Hence, Yaakov was drawn to the realm of Beit Medrash and Beit HaKnesset. And perhaps this is why, as the Gemara informs us in Masechet Megillah, that in fact, Yagata umatzata ta'amin, lo yagata umatzata al ta'amin. If a person says that through great effort he was successful in achieving his goal, you can believe him. If he achieves the goal according to his claim without having made any effort, don't believe him. And that's why Rav Simloi taught us that the malach causes the fetus to forget all of its Torah when it leaves the womb, because it was a Torah that was acquired without effort. It was passive. The Torah that sticks is the Torah with which one approaches in a sense of diligence, in a sense of effort, in a sense of earnestness, in a sense of activity, in wanting to grow by one's own efforts in Torah and mitzvot. Shabbat Shalom.